Hi, I'm Laura, also known as Videowala.
I am Videowala International.
Totally embarrassed. I'm not here.
At the turn of the 21st century, I was living in the San Francisco Bay Area working for various dot-coms that kept going bankrupt. During a brief stint at a technical publishing company, a boss randomly lent me a CD called Anoka: Sounds of the Asian Underground. The combination of drum and bass electronica with Indian music grabbed me more than any other music genre ever had, and I immediately started pursuing club nights and CD racks in search of more. In 2001, my roommate convinced me to take tribal belly dancing lessons with her on the promise that the teacher used Asian underground music in class. We danced to tracks by artists like Karsh Kale and from albums like Swaraj, Future Asian Beat. When I was accepted into a full-time video training program, I did my final project on the evolution of tribal belly dancing, a 40-minute documentary that was the first ever on the subject. I had gotten the filmmaking bug and wanted to know more about the music I loved so much. As the birthplace and heart of the scene was London, I got a 6-month visa to work in the UK and a grant to make a documentary about it. I arrived in March 2003, never having been there before. I loved it.
London is the place for me. London, this lovely city. You can go to France or America, India, Asia or Australia, but you must come back to London City.
I immediately got a day job and spent my weekends at nightclubs interviewing musicians and DJs. I collected hours of footage.
Noticed I've got my wife's socks on. Yeah, the Asian underwear scene is absolutely amazing.
That summer, I even went on a quick trip to Bombay with some of the artists who were playing a gig for MTV India. As my first trip ever outside the West, it was mind-boggling.
Escape from reality.
You got the voice.
That summer, I also met the guy who designed many of the album covers in my collection.
Bollocks.
Or is it?
A summer fling turned into me returning to the UK on a tourist visa, moving into a warehouse that was often a scene unto itself.
You and your camera, right?
And doing even more filming of Asian underground artists for MTV India.
At the UK Asian Music Awards, I'm here with another British Asian face you will recognise. It's Bally Sagoo.
Okay, that's all you're going to get for now. So you're going to have to come down to the club and check it out.
But now the best of the West, as well as the rest, are coming back to India to sell your music back to you.
Dozens of hours of footage later, life happened. One secret whirlwind trip to New York and a marriage visa later, I found new day jobs in London. Asian music was still a big part of my life. I edited cable TV shows about the urban Asian music scene.
Let's get inside and check this out.
I produced video features about urban Asian music for a website. I edited children's Bollywood dance performances. I edited a music video for a British Punjabi rapper.
HK make way backbreaker. Ever since I was a little youth, I've been a money maker. Stop. Step heavy grind breaker. Yo, I chat up on the mic like I was from Jamaica.
And I even won a prize for South Asian films.
While I rolled rotis, they found me a bibi and called me a bouncy when I said nahi.
But I never got around to editing that Asian underground documentary. I still went to the club nights, still loved the tunes, but it was mostly background music to the daily grind of work and paying bills. 1 full decade later, the videotapes still sit in their cases, probably gummed up from years of being in storage. The whole point of me originally going to London got completely lost along the way, as my 6-month visa turned into 8 years of my life. So that's the story of my failed documentary. Maybe one day I'll try to get back to it, for the sake of one project I did complete while I was there.